Our names are Simeon and Alex. We're all about loving God, our family and friends, and we have a huge passion for farming. Our journey has brought us to Austria, where we raise our children and work to educate and mentor people into regenerative agriculture. This channel takes you along on our journey, and we want to invite you to follow us. It is early morning, guys. Really beautiful fall morning, frozen on the ground. Today's gonna be a big day. We are going to be cutting down a bunch of walnut trees. I made a video about this a couple weeks ago. The walnut trees that should have been thinned out a long time ago. There behind me you can see the walnut plantation. And these videos never give it justice just how steep it is. So we'll be working with a winch we'll have a couple guys cutting down trees, then we'll have to pull them with the winch either to the bottom or the top of the field. It is fairly steep, and at several places machines would tip over. So gonna be working very slow and very carefully. But yesterday we walked through there for a couple hours and we marked the trees we want gone, we want more light, we want the trees to develop that are there already. They are hungry. So taking a short break here, you can see a lot of trees are laying on the ground, and we just love how spacious it is now between the trees. It's gonna look like a more natural kind of place, not this plantation where they planted them in rows way too close to each other. They were never thinned out. That's really cool, Danny. This looks really nice. We'll have good vegetation, and then we just picture this with a herd of pigs or turkeys under these trees. It's gonna be absolutely gorgeous and just really looks wise and also economically raise this farm to a new level. Very beautiful. We just hope that these trees, also through the nutrient input from the animals, will really develop well over the next years now. But we have perfect weather. It's been very dry the last couple months. It's nice sunny weather, so we'll have minimum damage. Before, after. So it is the next morning. The fog is starting to lift on the farm. Look at this. Still have some fog down at the lower part of the farm. and then a little bit in the walnut trees there. Absolutely gorgeous. But it's gonna burn away now from the sun. But this is just stunning. Stunningly beautiful. Anyway, so yesterday we did about half of the walnut. We had a chipper come and chip the branches. The logs we're gonna use for lumber or carpentry of some sort. Woodworkers might sell them too. But I just wanted to show you guys a little bit what it looks like right now. Check this out. This is not a small pile of wood chips, I would say. The amazing part about the wood chips here is that all this biomass will stay on our farm. We will establish several market garden areas, and we will use this as pathways and as a border around the compost garden beds. We will also use this as deep bedding for the chickens. We'll use it as deep bedding for the sheep and for the ducks and turkeys. So it's really great to have this, and it feels really good that this won't leave the farm. This pile will start producing heat now, and within 4 to 6 weeks it'll be dried up, and then we can use it for deep bedding. You can just keep a tarp over it and it'll stay dry. Some people have concerns with certain kinds of wood chips, whether it's spruce or walnut or oak, that they might not work. Everything turns back to soil, everything will compost, and the bacteria, the life in the compost will eat it up. Who cares if it takes a week or so longer to break down, or 2 in a hot compost system. We have used pure spruce wood chips and produced amazing compost. It really doesn't matter. Eventually everything will turn to soil again and release nitrogen to the soil. This is a walnut monoculture that was planted some 50 years ago, that was never thinned out, way too tight, way too close. These trees have been producing way below what they should. We work in a holistic concept, meaning we want to not have to buy in and synthetic fertilizers and try to apply nitrogen and all of that to these trees so that they will produce. What we have done now is we have gone in and cleared out, given each tree more room to develop more mass, more leaves, which is the immune system of the tree. But then we are going to incorporate several other enterprises under the trees. We will have more light, we will have more pasture, we will have more vegetation, we will have pastured pork, we will have turkeys, and right before walnut harvest we might even put in sheep to really graze it short. In that case we will actually do a very hard grazing on the pasture to graze it short, because in our holistic concept it fits, because then we can do the walnut harvest easily. So all of a sudden, from these 2 hectares of land, we will probably have ×8 the growth on this area just by these operations that we are putting here. So very exciting to see this. At the same time we'll have better health, and I believe that with the nutrient input, with the management that we'll do here with these walnut trees, we are going to have the same amount of harvest with half the amount of trees within a few years. That's my guess. I can't say that for sure, but that's my guess.
Look, Mama, I'm putting all of the paint brushes here, and Danny's pencils are there, the markers are in here, and these pencils are here.
So we are having cinnamon rolls.
Yay!
You tried a new recipe, huh?
Yeah, but
And they're really good.
it's been a long time. We've wanted to make them again for a long time.
Homeschooling.
Yay! Homeschooling.
Very new
Best
for us.
thing in the
We've
world.
always thought about it and dreamt about it. And the first year here in Austria, our kids went to school, which was great. And we would have kept them in school, but we moved. And
It was just a big transition for them to go from Sweden to Austria and then start school. It was a good transition, but a very big one. And then to move again, though, after a year when we had thought we would stay where we were. So we got them involved and they had friends, and then we moved again. It would have been too much to send them to a new school here,
yeah.
especially knowing that we don't know how long we'll be here exactly.
Yeah. How's it going, Ellie, with homeschooling?
I hate school, but still, yeah.
So whether it's at home or not, you hate school? You're really good at school, though.
I focus right now primarily on math and German for the kids, which yeah, they're very good at. Like, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
As far as what they're learning, I think they're doing really well. I was more nervous going into homeschooling that I wouldn't be able to teach them very well. Because I don't feel like I'm this natural teacher type personality, but it's actually like I'm surprised at how much I actually enjoy it. It's not just a burden at all. It's become fun, and also the structure has added a lot of structure to our days in a very good sense. The kids wake up and I mean, obviously some days are easier than others, but generally they know what's expected of them. They want to get it done. They want to focus on their work in the first part of the day so that they can have the second half of the day to be doing whatever it is that they want to do.
Yeah.
But it's become this like really, I think, integrated thing, integrated into our lives, that it's not just like, we don't look at school as just the books, you know, although that's a part of it. That is also important.
And for us personally, as a couple and family, it would be hard to imagine homeschooling if we wouldn't live on a farm, right?
Yeah.
Because the whole farming aspect, where does your food come from, and this connection with nature is so fundamental for us, where we teach them and raise them.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any upcoming videos as we share all the exciting things that are happening here. Yesterday we had somebody come and check out an existing pond on the farm that we're gonna adjust and change a little bit here this fall. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Stay tuned. Check out our Instagram and Facebook, where we keep you up to date with basically what happens the same day. There's always a little bit of a delay here on these YouTube videos, but on Instagram and Facebook you get a live view action of our work days. So, see you. Bye-bye.